Let's double check the XRP, just the local targets, local zones, how low we can drop, how high we can pump locally. So we're gonna work only with this block since June 25, this one, and low of October. So we're gonna focus on this one. Some recommendation, for people who not buying any alts before. A lot of alts now in a good zone to buy, because most of them around all-time low or at the lowest prices. Of course, it's not make sense to try and catch at the bottom, right? So if you not touch any altcoins and you sit 90% or 100% with the stable coins, now I think it's a good opportunity to buy altcoins. If you're already in alts, like I am, for example, accumulated many altcoins. For many altcoins, I am in losses. I guess 99% all of them in losses. Even the algorithm, once again, dumped it to 13 cents. My entry for algo was 18, around 17.5, and I'm in temporary losses. I'm not touching the spot. So the last 3 months, I repeat again, I'm not touching the spot because I'm already full with the spot position. So I trade only the futures now. So don't waste your stable coins just for useless tokens for the spot using the DCA. Also, no makes sense to buy, just my humble opinion, for the spot, the token like XRP. Why? Because the risk ratio, it's not good one. I think, yes, we will see one more impulse up on the XRP. I think the BTC will hit another new all-time high. My target still relevant, like 139K for a BTC, but risk ratio for XRP, it's you invest, some amount of money, and my plan, for XRP, it's only $4.82, maybe $5, like round number. It's only 130%, but potential risk drop, for example, to zero level, close to the monthly full fair value gap is like down on the spot, so 60% now. So, of course, if the token, some token trade inside what it's a block, there's a lot of signals to buy for accumulation, it's okay. But when the token already performed, it hit a new all-time high, go into correction, it's not a good risk ratio, because we can't know. Maybe the BTC now will go down to 66K and alts will go into zero. Maybe. So it's possible. That's why, guys, work with proper money management and the risk management. Based on we can't see on this one on the crypto. All right, whatever. Based on FIB, this is a FIB what we track since January 18. We hit the new high. I believe we're gonna hit the one more new all-time high, because I don't think so. This is how the cycle ends, right? So I think we'll see another one, like 1, 2, 3 rise pattern to the top on a weekly time frame. What I'm below that price, I don't like this huge candle. We didn't close at 50%. And if we will go down, it's going to be like XRP once again under $1. I don't think so. We will go down now. I think we will go in 2026 by end of 2026, 2027 until 2029, I guess. The next 3 years will be the downtrend for the alts. And many of them will not survive. So this is it. We hold the line 23. Most negative scenario, what I can expect for the XP now, it's $1.80. So this one, it's 38 low by FIB again. If we check the daily, let's focus on this one. So here, daily week. Usually we come back and close the 50% of the week. We already did it. So technically, no makes sense to drop lower. If we will drop $1.80, $1.75 with the weak candle, some drop and bounce, it's more than okay to try open futures position. So this is it. Technically, 1, 2, 3 drops were already sold. So I don't see any reason why we have to drop one more time. But of course, it's possible. So technically, I'm more bullish than bearish even for the alts. Of course, guys, I totally understand now people so disappointed with the altcoin season and all of this stuff, because the last 3 years, everybody around talk about, yes, altcoin season, but just a few tokens perform it. That's why just save your stable coins. Oh, ADZ I can't show it because it's a crypto global ticker, and work only with that tokens what you want to accumulate for a spot. Highly recommend you use the CryptoFlight dashboard, fresh new indicator, which in one place, on a small dashboard, you can track all data of all 6 indicators. So direction, guys. Unfortunately, no accumulation, no distribution. Today, by the way, we will see maybe some decision about Jerome Powell. Oh, something in Singapore, guys. It's not affect the price at all. People look too much at that fundamental news, which not affect the price at all. So the market makers only and the centralized exchanges and the whales and the big guys will deliver the price to the right targets, not some adoption news about Singapore. So now nothing. No accumulation, no distribution. For futures, I showed you my entries, potential entries. Based on daily time frame, market tomorrow. This is disbelief. It's good. Technically, it's good. Weekly time frame, we traded on the middle line. So yes, we got a potential drop down, right? But if we will drop down on direction indicator, it's going to be the drop on the $1. I don't think so. We will drop now to that target. So one take. It can be the here. This is a disbelief, and it can be the capitulation like it was here in June. It's going to be the best case scenario. It's good. It's good for the price. You know why? Because here, disbelief on XRP weekly time frame wasn't made somewhere before. The price was 50 cents. After that, it's capitulation in June 2024. Price was 47. Now we traded $2.05, and we're in the same market mood because now the sentiment is so horrible, guys. I never seen the more horrible sentiment in the market. Now it's even worse than the COVID dump and the FTX collapse. So people absolutely don't care about crypto anymore. A lot of people just lost the hope, and nobody want to even buy the tokens because after any purchases, your portfolio going down like minus 30% down. Daily time frame, guys. Here, money inflow was at $1.88. Now nothing. Weekly, money in. Some money in was that week, middle of November. So it's good one. A previous one, the money in was here, June 24. So technically it's good, because indicators showing us what's going on in the present moment. And if we compare the same price action, the same money inflow, the same sentiment, now technically it can be okay time to buy XRP. But guys, even in the spot, use the stop losses because I already explained it to you. So even if we move up to the $5 to new all-time high, the risk ratio, it's not good. Trade on. Sell was here, Jewel. Take profit, buy, recommendation, close position. Nothing new. Recommendation, take profit, buy, recommendation, close position, buy, recommendation, close position, buy, recommendation, close position. So I hope we're going to hold the line around here and go down higher. Go down, no, go higher from now. What I don't like the daily, we didn't test the buy line. Buy line test, it's $1.73 on the daily time frame, take profit indicator. Take profit line, $3.42. Weekly time frame, this is what I told you. If we go down, right, and it's crazy bear market, and this is how the everybody trap at, including myself, and it was a top in summer 25. We can go down to the buy line on a daily, $1.18 with a weak candle. We can drop under $1. Unfortunately, guys, I hope not. I hope we will not drop that low, but it's possible. So never say never. Buy line on the 12 time frame now for XRP, it's $1.54, $1.55. Take profit line at $3.08. 4 hour time frame, buy line $1.43, take profit line $2.83. So guys, my conclusion is Of course, it's based even on the take profit indicator. Now it can't be the good time to buy. Good time to buy if the stock can trade on the fundamental value or around the buy line on the weekly. Now, of course, it's like a distribution mode, but we can see one more leg up and going down, form something like head and shoulder, and going down on the $1 again in a bear market. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Wrap us in a comment about what you think about XRP. If you'd like to trade with my customer Chris, I would show them this video. Just write in the DM. Don't forget, join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.